everyone, and welcome to the stories we tell ourselves. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm Victoria. I'm a poet and I have OCD, anxiety, and depression. And for the last few years, I've been on a journey to regain control over my life, to overcome my fears, and to really understand who I am and what I want to do with my time here on this earth. For me, the most helpful tool during this time and this journey that I'm still on has been journaling. I've been a writer for as far back as I can remember, and I spent a lot of time journaling, but it wasn't until more recently where I started using my journaling to not just get my thoughts out, but to also reflect on where I was, to kind of hold up a mirror, to be honest with myself about where I was, what was working, what wasn't working, what I wanted to change, and what I wanted to do. Stories have also been a massive part of my life, as they are for most of us. Stories are how we understand our world and ourselves. I love books and reading, but I'm also a big fan of movies and television. I've studied literature and film. I've worked in bookstores. I used to run a story time for kids, and I was also an imagination station specialist at a summer camp. And yes, it was as magical as it sounds. So naturally for me, I created journaling exercises based off of these stories that I've come to love over the years. And that's what this series is. I wanted to share with you the exercises that I've created based off of these stories that have really helped me get unstuck, that have helped me build confidence and understand myself a lot better, to gain clarity and really help me carve out a path for myself. I will note that I am not a mental health professional, and if you are dealing with something like anxiety or depression or anything else, it is best to talk to a certified specialist in that field. But if you have been feeling stuck, or you have this sense of not really knowing what you're doing with your life, I highly encourage you to try out these exercises. The purpose of them is to guide you in identifying what is meaningful for you, whether it's events or memories, goals or dreams that you have, maybe seemingly mundane things that just make you happy when you come across them, whatever it is. These exercises are meant to help you gather those, to boost your mood, focusing on positive things, to use and expand your imagination and your creativity, and then find ways to incorporate these things that do add value and joy and happiness to your daily life, hopefully making it brighter, using the stories that we know to help you craft your own. Now, a few guidelines for making the most out of these exercises. Number one, you will get the most out of these exercises if you do the journaling by hand. It's okay to brainstorm mentally, and you can type out your responses, but I highly recommend putting pen to paper for these. Why? Because it helps your brain process the words and ideas better, and this should be a time where you're free from distractions, and if you're working off of a screen, you might be tempted to check other things or notifications that might pop up. Which brings me to number two, your environment. The best time and place to journal is where you are comfortable and free from distraction. So for everybody, this is gonna look a little bit different. If you live with people, maybe you get up a little bit earlier and do your journaling then to avoid being distracted. Or maybe it's later in the evening once everybody's gone to sleep for a few minutes. It might be in your bed wearing your pajamas, or maybe after a bath when you're relaxed, or in your dorm, or maybe in a park nearby that you like to go to where you have a quiet area to sit, or on your sofa. For me, it's usually when I'm in bed or maybe sitting on my terrace, wearing shorts or sweatpants or a comfortable t-shirt or sweatshirt with a cup of tea maybe, and free from noise. I know that some people do prefer to have a bit of background noise to help them stay focused, and if that's your thing, that's totally fine. This is intentional time for you, and you know yourself best, so do whatever works for you and is going to make you the most comfortable. And the third and final guideline that I have for you is to be as honest and descriptive as you can with these exercises. If you're just going through the motions, you're not going to get much out of this. But if you're honest with yourself and your responses, and remember, this is just for you. No one else has to read this. You don't have to show it to anybody else. But the more honest you are in your responses, the more you'll really be able to gain that clarity that these exercises seek to provide. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel so you can follow along with the exercises to come. Right now, my goal is to post an exercise every Friday. That way you have a full week to work through it and hopefully fit it into your weekly schedule. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.